Hey everyone, welcome back to Urbex. Today I'm in Uniontown, Pennsylvania to check out the Uniontown Mall. I filmed this mall once before and was going to do a video on it, and then I was like, where did my footage go? It disappeared. Like about a year ago I was here. Anyways, we're going to check it out again. It has amazing aesthetics inside, very 80s, 90s. The theming inside. I was told that at one point it had neon and it fell into disrepair and they just stopped maintaining it and whatnot. But if you want to check out the Uniontown Mall, all you have to do is follow me. Welcome to the pastel paradise of the 80s and 90s. This is a single-story mall developed by Crown American and opened in 1972. The original anchors were Sears and GB, followed by a Bon-Ton store that would open in 1975. Eventually, Penny's and Hess would follow. 1992 would see the BG store converted to a Value City. The Hess store was eventually closed and divided between a Timeless Traditions furniture store and a branch of Teltec. Teltec is a corporation that specializes in providing customer service and telemarketing for various businesses. 2003, the mall property would be acquired by Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust, PREIT, as part of a merger with Crown American. The Value City would close in 2007, only to become a Burlington coat factory later on. The mall wasn't doing too bad in 2008 as it had 4 anchors: Burlington, JCPenney, Sears, and Bon-Ton. Unfortunately, this success wouldn't last very long as the mall would begin to see store closures. Now this is where things really begin to fall apart, because in January of 2015, PREIT announced plans to sell the Uniontown Mall along with 4 other malls to the Mason Asset Management and Namdar Realty Group, and the sale was completed in August of 2015. And for those of you that are into malls and retail and follow my channel, we all know how shady Namdar can be. And this is where things begin to fall apart, and fast, because in March of 2017, the Sears would close, followed by the Bon-Ton closing in August of 2018. Later on, in January of 2019, the Burlington Coat Factory would announce that it wasn't going to renew their lease, along with 2 other tenants, Dunham Sports and Timeless Traditions Furniture, which would close in January of 2019. However, the Timeless Traditions Furniture does remain open as of this video. It moved to the former Super Kmart in Uniontown. It was really sad walking down this mostly empty corridor, just kind of thinking what it used to be like and what stores might have been in here. And, looking around at all the pastel colors and just the architecture. You don't see things like this anymore. This was inside the former Sears. No, you're not seeing Easter decorations in September. I actually did visit this mall during the Easter season. A lot of these malls that are not doing real well and that are struggling will leave their decorations up way longer than they should be. But this one was actually filmed during, March, right around Easter. It's not the fanciest Easter display, but it is nice to see that with the little bit of money that they are getting, they're trying to do their best to maintain this mall by decorating it. Isn't this neon amazing? Just look at that. I believe this used to be an FYE if I remember right. This neon reminds me of the neon in the Dillard's Clearance Center at the Eastgate Mall in Union Township, Ohio. While I was in this store, I got to talk to the employee, and he said that the mall management is really trying hard to maintain this mall. They really take pride in, keeping this place functioning. It's just really unfortunate that they're not given a whole lot of funds, and therefore, they can't really do a whole lot to maintain this place. They apparently keep asking, for money to repair things, and they keep getting denied by the property owners. So that's why things like the neon in the mall itself have gone into disrepair and no longer function. When I visited, the mall was wrapping things up and closing for the day, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to kind of walk around in here, but that Penny's entrance is very unique, and I like it. I was going to go into the Penny's, but, by the time I got around to, filming the whole entire mall, they had already closed. What restaurant did this used to be? I was trying to make out the label scar, but I couldn't really figure it out. If you know, let me know down in the comment section below what this used to be. I know, looking at this store, you're going to think it's some kind of den of iniquity, like a hooker store or something. No, it is a candy shop, and it's really delicious. I have tried the candy from that candy store on my previous visit to this mall. So you're going to see here in a moment a clip from 2019, and this happens to be the only surviving clip from that trip to the mall. And back then, they had one of the department stores opened and kind of sectioned off like a hallway. And you would enter through this department store and it would lead you into this kind of like a hidden wing. It was really, really cool. I guess I'm really lucky that this happens to be the only clip that survived from that trip. I don't know, maybe I'll end up coming across the rest of the footage and I can make another video from back then. You know, I store all of my footage on a server, so I don't know where it could have disappeared to, although then I have, you know, thousands upon thousands of video clips and places that I visited, so who knows? A big thank you to all of my Patreon members. Without your support, these videos would not be possible. Join today and gain access to member-exclusive content, as well as member-only merchandise. Link in the description box below. Well, that was a cool place. I love the way it looks, and I hope you did too. And if you did, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and, you know, subscribe. And I'll see you on another episode of Urbex. Bye, everyone.